Well, hello. Yeah, I'm going to do another video. I was looking at YouTube and I saw Glen Kellaway from the basement. Actually, he's from Orlando. I guess he's on vacation. He did a video from Orlando and he's going to have a contest. He's at 950 or something subscribers and he's trying to push to 1,000. So he wants you to show some prog rock records. So here we go. Glenn, I hope some of these you don't know about because he mentioned a lot of my favorite bands in his little video, but here's one of them. In the Land of Grey and Pink is one of my favorite Caravan records. I used to have the OG from the UK. I bought it probably early 80s. You know, had a bit of wear on it, but back in those days it was hard to find records like that. I bought it at the used record store. This is a reissue, maybe about 10 years ago it was reissued. It was made in Germany. It's on a double record too. And they put it on the old gray and pink vinyl. Very cool. And it sounds fantastic. This record sounds better than the original UK press that I had. And it sure seemed like an OG press. I bought it in the 80s. It was released in 73 or something, right? So that's one. I'm not going to show all the records, but I wanted to show that because of the vinyl, of course, right? Right. All right, next up, Waterloo Lily Caravan. Another really good Caravan record. And here's another Caravan. Now this is a different cover. You don't normally see this cover for this record. And this one it's an MGM label. But it is a UK press. Let's have a look at it. MGM. And '69 Germany. That's why. It's a German press. Okay. Very nice. Very cool. OG. An OG Caravan, self-titled. That's the self-titled. And it's probably one of my favorite album titles of all time. And it's on a promo. Yeah, we got the promo. And did you see what the title was? Caravan. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over you. What in the world? Caravan, great record. Here's a record that not many people have heard about. Chamara. They're from South Africa. And this guy here, he's just like Keith Emerson on the keyboard. And look. Got the little swirl logo. Yeah, originally it was released on the swirl in South Africa. This is a reissue, and it's a really good reissue made in it says originally released in South Africa on a Vertigo in 1974. And this is made in Greece. This is a Greece reissue. Really nice, really good sounding record. Chamara. Really good keyboards on there. Really good progressive music. Curved Air. Everybody should know this record. Curved Air, Air Cut. It's a classic. You need to get this if you don't have it. And then they have Curved Air, the second album. These are my two. They have air conditioning. They have a couple other ones, but these two are my favorite ones. Can. Can's a progressive kind of deal, aren't they? They're good. I like them. Here's one, Druid, Toward the Sun. And this is a UK press. Druid. Egg. Everybody knows about Egg, right? Another really good prog band. This again is a UK press from 85, so that would be a reissue, but it's still nice, you know, a nice analog UK press, good record. Gravy Train, man, these guys are great. These guys are great. They're on the swirl, yeah. Mine is not an OG swirl, but you know, it's a swirl just the same. Let's have a look at it. See? Got the swirl on there. But it's the Swai Song swirl out of Korea. And you know, I bought this new, I think $25. Try to find a new one of this on a swirl. Yeah, they're $200 or something. Who knows what they are now? Because everything got stupid all of a sudden. But yeah, that's a good band there. Gravy Train. Flute, guitars, fuzz. Atomic Rooster. I think they're kind of progressive. Got horn, different stuff going on in here. Kind of rocky, of course. Prog rock. That's what I'm sticking to it. Organ, piano, vocals, guitars, drums, you know. Prog stuff. Okay, and my favorite prog band of all time, Audience. Everybody should know about this. House on the Hill. I've mentioned it enough. Here we are. My old buddies. Graaf. Love these guys. This is like my favorite record here of all time. I just adore this record. And I was lucky to get it. I do have it on the famous Charisma label, the Pink Scroll, but I also got it on this. It was reissued a few years ago on a double record, right? A double record. 4 sides instead of 2. And I got a couple of them like this. And they're made in the UK. Back on Black Prog Classics on 2 records. And I compared it to the Pink Scroll, which is the OG press, UK, and they're very, very close. You have to listen really hard. At first, you might think this one's actually better. And you have to listen so hard, and then you find out, yeah, the OG, it's got a little bit more on there. Here's a record for y'all if you don't know about this. This is right up there with Mirage and that type of thing. Keyboards. This is a fantastic record right here. Illusions on a Double Dimple Triumphirat. Awesome. One of my favorite records right there. Here's another really good one. It's called Talsvalian Presidente. And this one is Lambert Land. This is a reissue. They were reissued about 6-7 years back on Savart Records, which is in Finland. This is a Finnish band. Originally in 1972 on Love Records. I used to have this record. It was on a Green Brain out of Germany. And, you know, back about it like again around 82, 83. It was really rough. But, you know, playable. It was, you know, pretty good. But these are so nice, these reissues. And it comes with a poster, and it's on colored vinyl. Who cares about all that? But it's got a nice poster in it. It's a gatefold. Beautiful texture cover. Talsvalian Presidente. See if you can focus in on that name right there. Have a listen to those guys. Not many people know about them. I don't know if you can find the records or not, but we won't worry about that. All these inner sleeves and outer sleeves. Here's some modern prog, right? Porcupine Tree. Yeah. You heard about Porcupine Tree? Well, you need to find out. They've got around this era here. Let's look at the. We got a timestamp somewhere close. 07? 17? Yeah, 2017. Around those 2017, 16, 15, 18. Yeah, they were really good. There's 3-4 records around there. Really good. And you got to talk about Project Gemini if you're going to talk about Prague Rock. Right? Mark Anthony Kaye. He puts out that Canadian prog rock. Manfred Mann, Solar Fire. This is great prog rock right here. the guitar and the organ and the synthesizers and everything. It is super deluxe. If you don't know about this record, you haven't heard it, you don't know about it, you're missing out, folks. You need to find out about that. And here's the Camel I was talking about. One of your, mainstays of prog rock right here. One of the best prog rock records ever. How about some Jade Warrior, folks? Gotta have some Jade Warrior. They're great too. Great band. Love them. How about If? This is If 4. And what's special about this? It's an OG. OG what, Ron? OG Japanese. See, he's got that funny writing on there. And it's an OG. Look on that green capital on the red vinyl. That OG red vinyl they were using in those days. Yeah, I don't have too many of those OG red vinyl records, but here's one, folks. That's what they look like. Sounds great, of course. And it's a prog rock. It's kind of a jazzy prog kind of stuff. It's definitely progressive, but with some jazz overtones in it. I was going to look at what kind of, maybe you can see from the pictures, we got saxophone, we got guitars, and we got flute, all that good prog kind of stuff. But more kind of jazzy than prog. But it is progressive. Okay, here's another kind of a modern progressive band out of Germany. This is called, it doesn't have a name. Oh yeah, it's Hypnosis 69. Hypnosis, this is Legacy. Hypnosis 69. Cool record cover. Hypnosis 69, this is Legacy. This is a German import. And it's a double record. One of the records has got a lot of saxophone on it. And the other one, so I can see, it doesn't really matter. But really good. Kind of a modern prog. But again, that's kind of like 7-8 years ago I bought this record. Something like that. What else have we got? Like Hawkwind. How about Hawkwind? It's space rock, but it's pretty progressive, right? So, there's my 3 prog rock records. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to put a link to Glen's channel, of course, so you can go down below and you can blip bloop down there a little bit if you want. Give me some comments. And go to Glen's channel and subscribe. Because you know what? It's free. You could just go click and do a couple clicks, right? You don't even get a sore finger from the little amount of clicking you're going to be doing on this. And yes, this is a nice Japanese foil cover. OG. Look at how nice that is. On a gatefold. Have you ever seen a gatefold of this before, folks? Of this record? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Look how beautiful that is. You know what's even more beautiful than all that stuff? The label. The label's a killer. Look, I'll even take it out of the sleeve because it's so beautiful. Yep. Liberty, folks. Oh, that OG Hawkwind from Japan's on Liberty. Beautiful label. And their records are mint. And you know, these foil covers like this, it's hard to get, hard to get a record to stay nice. Even in the outer sleeves and everything. But it's still really nice. It doesn't really show any kind of ring wear or anything on there. A little bit on this back where there's a lot of foil, as you can, and it probably doesn't show up in the picture, but it's a little bit of, but very nice record. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.